Beatrice, how
Travis.
you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you? I love that backdrop. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to talk with you about Daniela Forever. I almost called you Danielle. Daniela Forever. So let's talk about this movie. Nacho's films. I mean, his movies can be kind of wild. Whether it's time travel or changing of consciousnesses, or in this case, lucid dreaming. Tell me about your first reaction to reading the screenplay for this.
Well, I read the script and I realized that, I was very curious to learn more because when I read the script, Daniela, she was this ghost and I didn't quite understand who she was. So then I had a call with Nacho and we talked and I really fell in love with him. And so we decided to work together. And of course, I knew Nacho's work. He's so creative. I've watched Colossal and also the previous films he's done. He's you're right. He really loves all these different genres. He loves creating collages of different things and put them together. I think that I really enjoy that. I love working with directors who are, brave and take risks and really try to do things that they didn't do before. And so it was very exciting for me. And then of course, we had to really build, like create this Daniela. It was fun to do.
Like you said, Daniela is sort of like a ghost for a lot of this movie. I mean, she's in a lot of ways she's not able to be expressive in the movie. Which I believe this is your first English language film.
Yes.
Did that create a kind of a unique challenge?
I don't think it really was the language. I don't think that was my biggest challenge because I've studied drama school in London, so English is a language I feel comfortable. I mean, the set, everybody was Spanish, so I was speaking English with Henry, but then Spanish with everyone else. So sometimes my English was like, oh God, what am I doing? And that was all over the places. But I think for me it was exciting to play this role because as I say this a lot that this roles like this, people that are not people, they're not real, they give you so much freedom, but at the same time in this case she didn't have that many freedom because she was locked in this space that belonged to Nick's Henry Golding's
Hmm.
mind. So I had to really play that freedom, but also I'm trapped constantly. She experiencing something, but is it real or is it Henry who's experiencing that through her? So I found very exciting to play all these different layers, and that was really fun. And yeah, you don't really see that much of Daniela, of who she was before. And that's the thing I was hoping to do more. But at the same time, I'm happy the film is like this because Nacho really wanted the audience to never, ever meet Daniela because she's not there anymore. She left.
Yeah.
And now she's been replaced by this other version of her. So I think that was very interesting to do.
Had you heard of the concept of lucid dreaming before you got into Danielle Forever?
I've heard about it. I've heard about lucid dreaming, and I think it happened to me a couple of times. But the problem is that I have lucid dreams, and I just say, "Oh, I am dreaming," and I'm aware of that. But then my brain cannot say, "Then let's do whatever I want." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm aware I'm dreaming," and I stay passive to whatever happens, which is like, "Oh no, this is useless." But I think there's many people do it, and there's a lot of actually experiments going on, and this is real. Like people are actually working on a medicine that can make you have lucid dreams to actually do therapy. But if I was in Nick's character, and if I actually lost someone, and then someone give me pill like that, I would definitely dream of the person I've loved. I mean, who wouldn't? I
Right.
think that's what I would do. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
question is, if you did have that, would you maybe abuse it the way Nick does at first?
I don't know. Um, I who knows?
Yes.
I don't know. Um, it's very complicated because I think Nacho really wanted to talk about that specific feeling of being selfish about someone that you've lost. Um, it not accepting that that person is not yours anymore. So doing everything you can to make it yours. Um, so I think it is a relationship with himself. Daniela belongs to him. It's just it's about that. And how do you define that you're actually abusing someone if that person is not real, but then it is real? So it's very interesting.
Yeah. A lot of people will recognize you from White Lotus season two, but Danielle Forever is a big international film. Talk to me a little bit about how going from that show to this, how your career has changed, how it's evolved a little bit.
The White Lotus it's something I will never forget. And sometimes when I think about it, it's 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 crazy that it maybe in 10 years, I will always think back at this moment because this show really has changed my perspective and my dreams as an artist. So I think that I am very thankful for that. It gave me the chance. I've studied in London, in drama school, and then I moved back to Italy and I worked for 10 years in films and television. And then this thing happened and kind of pushed me over here. I'm in LA now, and I've created my life here as well. I go back and forth, but I also created my life here, and I'm very curious. My dream would be to, of course, work more internationally, and this film is the first step into that. So I hope that after this, more things will come, and we'll see.
Yeah. You talked about working with Henry Golding on this. Talk to me about your relationship in this. It's such a unique relationship that your characters have in this movie. Talk about what it was like working with him on the film.
We had a great time. We had so much fun. And honestly, he laughs a lot. He laughs at everything. So I love that about him because I'm the same. But when it came to doing the scenes, he's very concentrated and he's able to concentrate really well. While if I start laughing, then I cannot stop. So we had moments in which we were actually doing a scene in which I just couldn't stay serious, and but he could, and I hated that about him. He always would be able to switch to being funny to being concentrated. Yeah, no, but I loved working with him. He's really special and he's a very generous person as well.
What's your favorite aspect of Daniela in this movie? She starts, like you say, she starts off a little bit as a blank slate, but she begins to grow
Yeah.
in the movie. What's your favorite aspect of her as a character?
uh, I don't know because she's so many things all at once. So I can't quite tell who she is. You know, she's switching from one world to another. I think I love that. I was happy that she came across as very um, warm. She had a warm presence, and I like that because I feel like when you're dreaming, I really wanted to work on that feeling of filling up a space with light and with an energy, and I really wanted to have that. So I think that's my favorite about her. But also, again, she's just a collage of many things, and she's a memory, but she's also the future, the past. She's a dream. She's many things. So I don't know. What was your favorite part of her?
I felt like just based on Nick's reactions to the versions he created, that she was somebody who was uh, naturally maybe a little bit, well, very creative, but also maybe a little bit opinionated and rebellious. Because when she expressed those sides of herself, he kind of rejected it a little bit. At
Yeah.
first, so I feel like maybe those were parts of her that he recognized and wasn't trying to see again. So I don't know.
Oh, that's so interesting, actually. Yeah, I like that. That's very interesting. Yeah. You're right. You're right, actually. Yeah.
Do you find yourself attracted to films that are a little bit more surreal, like this one? Is that the kind of thing that you're?
Absolutely. Yeah, I do love magic realism. I love films that have this fantasy moment, and yeah, absolutely. And I think I do suits that genre as well.
What are you
Um,
hoping that people get from Danielle Forever when they see it? What are you hoping they take from it?
um, I hope they will. Um, I mean, I try to say something different every time, but I'm just going to repeat myself because I think that's the right thing. I really want people to feel they are experiencing what it means to lose someone. So I see this film as a like a wind, say wind, so like some sort of fast moment that makes you feel that that thing is gone, that person is gone, and it gives you that feeling of how it feels to be connected to someone and then realizing that person is gone. So I hope that they will get that out from it. And then this film is very tender, it's very graceful, and also it's funny. I think it can be very funny. And I realized that when I was in at Sitges Festival, people were laughing a lot, like really saw it as a comedy. But
Mm.
then when we watched at TIFF, people were laughing in moments I didn't expect
Hmm.
in Canada. So there is this awkwardness of, is this supposed to be funny or is this supposed to be just strange?
Yeah.
I think I like that. So I think that element is really present in the film. So I would say to people, just go and watch something and tell me if you laughed about it or not, because I'm curious. I think I think that's what I would say.
Well, Beatrice, this has been fantastic. I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk with me. I hope I get to talk to you again soon on whatever film you do next.
Yeah,
I
me
really enjoyed
too.
it. Thank you very
Me
much.
too. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.